Hello and welcome. Today I want to give you an overview of our classroom. That is, when you launch a lesson, what our classroom looks like and what are the different features on the classroom that you can use to teach with. So I'm here on my lesson library under the teacher tab here, and here I've got all our lessons. So over 600 lessons here that I can choose from and constantly growing to teach. Now these lessons are designed to be taught live to your students. So today I'm going to show you one of our business English lessons. So this is Business 1 Advertising, and I'm going to press this rocket to launch the lesson. Now when I launch the lesson, the system asks me who I'm teaching today. So if I was teaching a live lesson, if I was actually going in to teach one of my students, I would select the student and enroll them. And I'm going to show you how that works on the next videos, how you actually get set up to teach a lesson. But today, because I'm just showing you the lesson, I'm just showing you the classroom, I'm just reviewing the lesson, I'm just going to click this green button that says I'm just browsing, so I won't actually enroll one of my students right now. So I'm going to click I'm just browsing, and here is our classroom. So on the right, you've got the lesson content. So this is actually the content that's designed for you and your students to interact over. It's teacher-led content that's designed for you to lead your students through in a live lesson. Now on the left, you've got the teacher notes. And every time you move a slide of the content, the teacher notes move with you. Now the teacher notes are designed to guide you as a teacher on how to teach the lesson. They're like coaching notes. So for a slide like this, we give you different ideas on how to concept check, how to elicit the target language. For slides that are exercises, we provide you with the answers to the exercise. For example, here, these are example answers. So now I want to show you some of the different features inside the classroom, because these are adaptive resources, meaning they're designed for you as the teacher to adapt them live to meet your students' needs, to optimize them for the experience for your students, and you know your students best. So we provide you the base and we give you the tools to bring your lessons alive. So no two lessons taught on off to class are ever the same, because they're designed for you to adapt them. So I'll give you a little tour of some of these features. So in the top right here, you've got a full screen button. So that will remove the teacher notes, and I'll show you why that's especially useful in a later video if you're teaching in a classroom. But for now, just know that pressing this full screen button toggles me in and out of having the teacher notes present. You've got a magnifying glass here, so you can zoom in on any part of the content. You've got a pen here, so you can draw on the content. You can annotate. You can select a color and a thickness as well. You can erase the pen by pressing this undo button. You can type on top of the content with this text tool. And then I can select the object and either backspace or delete it. Oops, sorry, 1 second. Over here on the left side, I've got two really important buttons. One is this homework preview button. So as I was saying, all these lessons are designed for you to teach live to your students, but they all come with a piece of homework that you can assign to your students to complete between the live sessions. So there's a homework assignment that directly flows off this lesson. And I'm going to show you all about assigning homework in a later video, but just for now, realize that you can preview the homework assignment by clicking that button that comes with this lesson. Next to the homework button is the Canvas button. So this is our online whiteboard. When you press that, you get taken into a canvas. And this is where you can add your personal touch, your personal spin, if you will, to our lessons. Because you can add blocks of text. You can add large blocks of text by using this text tool. For example, if you wanted to bring in an article. You can import images, which I've done here. and you can import a YouTube video, which I've done here. So if there's any content that you like to use to teach this lesson, Business English 1, you can save all the content here. And it has an infinite size. So there's no size limitation. You can use these toggle buttons. You can always clear it, but all this content is automatically saved in this canvas. So the next time I go to teach this lesson and I open up the canvas, all my content is saved from the last time I was working here. And the really nice thing is that we actually send a copy of this canvas to your students. As long as it hasn't been marked as private by you, we send a copy of this canvas to your students as part of the lesson summary for after class. But I'm going to show you what that's all about when we go over the homework feature in a later video. A couple more controls down here. If you were live teaching this lesson and you forgot to enroll one of your students when you launch the class, you can add as many students as you want to the classroom here by using this orange Enroll Students button. If you had a student registered to the class, you could actually take notes on them, and we'll save all these notes you're taking on the student back in their student profile. You can give us feedback on a lesson. You can actually let us know what you think of the lessons. Maybe you think something would be better if we switched it around. You can give us feedback here, and we'll know which lesson and which slide you were on. So feedback always helps. And of course, when you're ready to finish the class, you press Close the Classroom here, this purple button. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching.